Hello, it is I. Long time no see. I haven't posted anything for like 3 months, I think now. Well, I did a live stream like a month or two ago, but I haven't actually sat down and talked. Normally, like in a video format in 3 months, I think. And I wish I could give you a specific answer to why. I think it's mostly just that life happened and I have kind of kept up my social media presence for years constantly, and I think I just needed to calm down and not worry about that. I also went through a period where I wasn't really on Instagram, but I'm back on there now, which you probably know if you follow me on there already. But yeah, hi, I thought I would pop in to let you all know that I'm still alive. Yeah, I came to recall that my old therapist, she found out about my YouTube channel at one point. She told me that she'd check it occasionally to see if I'm still alive once I had to switch therapists. So that also gave me the idea to make a video because I'm not dead yet. And I don't actually think she'd check my YouTube, but she was a really great therapist and a great human, and I just want to let her know that I'm still alive. I'm also wearing my glasses. I look a little bit different with them on, and also I got my septum done, and I got some more stuff in my ears, so that has changed a little bit, and I just thought I would give you a quick little update on what has changed in general since we haven't spoken in a while. I haven't really... I mean, I post stuff on Instagram, on Twitter occasionally, but I haven't really talked to you about how things have changed. And things have changed. Well, my life has changed quite a bit. In the last year, I've grown a lot. And since I haven't really been active on YouTube, I don't really think you've properly seen the growth. So I thought I would just run through that now quite fast. Well, as quickly as possible, although I am a rambler. But just to let you know what's been going on. So I guess I'll rewind a year-ish to early 2019. In the winter, I wasn't doing very well. It's an issue I've had for a long time, that I dissociate and I feel awful about existing. Just knowing that I exist makes me uncomfortable, and it's quite difficult because that's often what has made me suicidal. Not that my life is so horrible that I can't live anymore, but just this anxiety feeling that I get from acknowledging my own existence. Just lying in bed and feeling my body made me extremely anxious and uncomfortable, and I just didn't want that feeling anymore. And I was in therapy a lot during that time. I mean, I've been to therapy since I was 13, but I had more frequent sessions last winter and in the early spring, or just spring in general, to try and deal with that. And it got a little bit better throughout that semester as I was moving closer to the summer, because school got more busy, and when I'm kept busy, my mind is usually okay. Although I was very lonely, I had one friend in my area, because I lost... He's not dead, or they're not dead, but something happened with the only other friend that I had, which made it so that we didn't really talk anymore. So I kind of became aware of how lonely I really was, because there was this one friend who's been my best friend since we were very little, but we don't really hang out outside of school. And then there's my friends online, who I really, really appreciate, but I started working with my therapist on how to kind of build a security network around me in real life and make more friends, which was extremely difficult because I'm not very good at reaching out. Especially back then, I was not at all good at reaching out to people. But we made a plan, and I took baby steps, which started with me just saying hello to people or giving someone a compliment, because there's a lot of nice people around me that I wanted to be friends with for years, but I haven't really dared to I don't know, approach them. But baby steps turn into me now, almost a year later since I first started doing that, having a lot of friends here in my area who I hang out with on the weekends or after school, and I think that's been the biggest change. How I have grown because of the people I have encountered or become closer with, and also gaining more confidence in making friends, because I had no confidence when it came to that before, and the last year I've kind of had an explosion of just getting to know people, which is so odd because I haven't had a lot of friends through the years. I'm a little bit sad that this only now happened in my very last year of school, but at the same time I'm extremely grateful that I get to experience this at all and have the friends that I do, and I'm going to try to make the most out of that these last few months before the summer and before we go off to university. Last summer I tried to keep myself busy, which ended in me being so overwhelmed that I had a massive breakdown at the end of summer. I came back to Norway because I spent pretty much the whole summer traveling, because I thought being distracted would keep me from feeling bad. Turns out that comes back to bite you in the ass when it keeps building up like that, and I relapsed last summer and it was really, really bad. Which, when I got back to therapy, I finally started medication, which is another very big change in my life. After being in therapy since I was 13, I only now actually started taking medication, and that also was something that helped me stabilize a lot. Things are still kind of up and down, it varies how I'm feeling, but on the whole, things are so much better after starting medication. And if you want me to make a video on that, I can, talking about my dosage and the type of medication I'm on and how that experience has been. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. But yeah, that's also another really, really big change. I'm still on that medication. Yeah, I started having a lot of panic attacks early this year, which was really bad. They kind of came out of nowhere, and they were so bad that I thought I was having like a heart attack every time, and I thought I was actually dying, and it was absolutely terrifying. Thankfully, those panic attacks have lessened, and I haven't had one in not a really long time, but at least a few weeks to a month, knock on wood. So that was scary and not good at all. But pushing through that, I'm feeling generally all right. I'm feeling dysphoric, which is odd since I'm 2 years on testosterone now. I had my T anniversary the 7th of February, and I am struggling a bit when it comes to that and confidence and things like that. I'm also a bit scared because so much is happening this year. I am starting university in Wales in late September, and moving to a foreign country is quite intimidating. I'm starting a bachelor in psychology, which after 3 years I should be done with. Well, I should have finished, and I don't know what I'm doing after Wales or where I'm going. But it's just odd because I feel like I've grown so much in the last year. Although I'm very aware that I have a lot more growing to do. I'm not where I want to be yet. But thinking forward and thinking about what 2020 will bring, after feeling like there was a huge change in my life last year, this year just seems surreal. I don't even understand how that will be possible or how I'm going to experience that, but it's actually happening. Oh, I also got a job for the summer in the Red Cross, so I'm excited for that, and saving up some money for university and stuff. But yeah. Oh, another thing is I've been in long distance relationships before, and I didn't think I'd go back to that, but in October I started talking to this person called Atlas on Twitter. We just kind of randomly, he was on my feed. I think one of the people I follow retweeted one of his tweets or something like that, and we started talking, and in December we ordered plane tickets for him to come here from the 30th of March to the 23rd of April, So he's going to stay here and celebrate Easter and my brother's birthday with my family and I. And he's going to be here for the Easter break and stuff so that I can spend time with him outside of school. But he also has to come with me to school because I have my final exam soon and I need to be at school. But yeah, that's very exciting. If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you've already heard everything about my boyfriend. But that relationship has also changed me a lot, and I have discovered so many new things about myself. I've learned so much, just so much. And if you have any questions about that, we might make videos when he's here as well. I'm really excited about him coming. Oh, and also we have the Norwegian Russ celebration coming up in April, Mayish, which is a huge celebration to celebrate the end of 13 years of school. And that's also a whole thing that if you want me to talk about that, I can. It's very intense and just an absurd concept in general, but I guess it will be fun. But yeah, so yeah, there are things coming up which will be interesting. Generally, I'm okay. I'm having my bad days and I'm not being very productive in school or in life in general. But things are slowly but surely moving forward. Even though I'm not very productive, the days keep going and I keep getting closer to change. And things are evolving anyway, I guess. I'm just having a little bit of a down period right now, but that's okay. But yeah, I hope this was an adequate update video. I'm going to take these off now because I feel like the light reflects too much. But I hope that was an adequate update video and that you got to learn some more things about what I've been up to recently. I feel like, not mellow isn't the right word, but I feel like this was a very calm video and I don't think I'm going to edit it because I don't want to listen to my own voice. And maybe it's nice just having this face-to-face, no edit kind of video after being gone for so long. I don't know what will happen or how often I'll make videos from now on, but perhaps once I've uploaded this I'll feel like making videos again. So we'll see. If you have anything you want me to talk about or you have any questions, let me know and perhaps I'll make a video on that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. Stay safe and eat, drink, and do not hurt yourselves. And remember, you are so much more than you could ever realize. Seriously. Sorry if this video was a bit awkward. I haven't talked to my phone in a long time, so that was kind of weird. And being this conscious of my voice and stuff. But I think you went okay. So yeah, I hope you're all having a brilliant weekend and that you had a great week and that you will have a great week next week as well. Thank you for watching. Bye. Oh, I just hit my plant and it nearly fell on the floor. But anyway, bye.